right, please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Here.
Barbara Hebert is absent. Charles Costick.
Here.
Dana Isabella.
Here.
James Coffey.
Here.
And I, Katie Pucci, am present.
Is there anyone seeking public comment this evening? Seeing none, move forward. I just want to make a very quick note that I'm continuing to have some conversations with our federal partners regarding the former Plattsburgh Air Force Base. So even though with everything going on leading up to the election and so on and so forth, having some conversations, and what I'm being told is that some of that conversation again, a DC visit may now be more like in the January period of time, which is understandable, but we are still actively engaged in some conversations. So just a quick update there. This is a hybrid meeting this evening. We do have some active resolutions to be considered on the floor this evening. First up is Resolution 233, the Clinton County Snow and Ice Agreement for 2024-2025 snow season. I would note that the original resolution was tabled. That is falling off and it is being replaced, but still keeping the same assigned number. So we will read the new resolution into the record.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh currently provides snow and ice control services to the county of Clinton for county roads during the winter season, and whereas the Clinton County Highway Superintendent met with Town Highway Superintendent, where it was determined that the towns would enter into annual snow and ice agreements with the county for the purpose of providing snow and ice control services. Now therefore it is resolved that the supervisor is authorized and approved to form by the town attorney to sign the contract for 2024-2025 snow and ice season dated October 21st of 2024 with the Clinton County for snow removal, sanding, and treating of county roads for the 2024-2025 season based on the number of miles and rates according to said agreement. It is further resolved that the town of Plattsburgh agrees to comply with the terms and conditions in said agreement, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and the superintendent, Greg Brunel, and a copy for the Clinton County Highway Department.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Isabella, is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Next up, Resolution 242, the New York City Association of Towns Annual Meeting and Training School.
Whereas it is in the best interest of the town that employees and their respective board members remain current and informed concerning changes in regulation, and whereas training is being offered in New York City through the Association of Towns from February 16th of 2024 to February 19th of 2024. Therefore be it resolved that the town is taking advantage of early bird registration pricing, and the following individuals be approved to attend the annual meeting: Supervisor Michael S. Cashman, Deputy Town Supervisor Charles A. Costick, Town Board Members Thomas E. Wood and Dana E. Isabella. And be further resolved that the aforementioned individuals receive training for the year of 2025, and the expense of their training be paid from each department's budget. And be it further resolved that the supervisor be authorized to submit a receipt for payment for said yearly training, and a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager, and a copy be placed in the respective personnel files.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Isabella, is there a second?
Second.
Wood. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor please say aye.
Aye.
Resolution carries. Resolution 243, accept map plan report titled Consolidation of the Base Sewer District and Consolidated Consolidated Sewer District into the Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District.
Resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh hereby accepts the map plan and report titled Consolidation of the Base Sewer District and Consolidated Sewer District into the Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District prepared by the Birch Group Limited, competent engineers, and further authorizes the filing of the aforesaid map plan and report in the town clerk's office.
These look a little bit different because they're prepared by outside counsel, so is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, is there any discussion? Seeing none, can I get a roll call?
Michael Cashman.
Yes.
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Barbara Hebert is absent. Charles Costick.
Yes.
Dana Isabella.
Yes.
Okay, does pass. faster.
Okay.
Yep. Resolution, yeah, the date there, that's the update,
Okay.
that was what was prepared.
Okay.
Resolution 244, accept the map, the plan, the report titled Consolidation of the Base Water District and Consolidated Water District into the Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District.
Resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh hereby accepts the map, plan, and report titled Consolidation of the Base Water District and Consolidated Water District into the Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District prepared by the Burge Group, competent engineers, and further authorizes the filing of the aforesaid map, plan, and report in the town clerk's office.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Bostic, is there any discussion? Seeing none, can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman?
Yes.
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Charles Costick?
Yes.
Dana Sabella?
Yes.
So does pass. And I would just note for clarity, Councilor Costick was asking about, on the material, you'll see dated 17/2024 down below on it. That's when some of the material was prepared, so that's all that date is, okay. Resolution 245, sewer district consolidation secret type 2 action.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh has previously formed a consolidated sewer district and base sewer district pursuant to town law of the state of New York, and whereas the town board is considering an action to consolidate both districts into a single sewer district to be named the town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District, and whereas the consolidation of the districts will also include out-of-district properties within the bounds of the town of Plattsburgh that are connected to and receiving service from the consolidated sewer district, and whereas there are no improvements required for the purpose of consolidation, now therefore it is resolved that the proposed action consolidating the two districts and incorporating outside district users constitutes the routine administration and management of the sewer districts and does not require any physical improvements. Be it further resolved that the proposed action is a type 2 action pursuant to section 617.5C26 of the New York State Environmental Quality Review Act, and pursuant to those regulations is not subject to environmental review, and that the proposed action will not have a significant effect upon the environment. And be it further resolved that a type 2 action, no further environmental review is required.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
I'll second any discussion. Seeing none, make a roll call, please.
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Charles Costick?
Yes.
Dana Sabella?
Yes.
Michael Cashman?
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 246, water district consolidation secret type 2 action.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh has previously formed the consolidated water district and base water district pursuant to the town law of the state of New York, and whereas the town board is considering an action to consolidate both districts into a single water district to be named the town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District, and whereas the consolidation of the districts will also include out-of-district properties within the bounds of the town of Plattsburgh that are connected to and receiving service from the Consolidated Water District, and whereas there are no improvements required for the purpose of consolidation, now therefore it is resolved that the proposed action consolidating the two districts and incorporating outside district users constitutes the routine administration and management of the water districts and does not require any physical improvements. Be it further resolved that the proposed action is a type 2 action pursuant to section 617.5C26 of the New York State Environmental Quality Review Act, and pursuant to those regulations is not subject to environmental review, and that the proposed action will not have a significant effect upon the environment. And be further resolved that a type 2 action, no further environmental review is required.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, can I get a roll call, please?
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Barb Hebert is absent. Charles Costick?
Yes.
Dana Isabella?
Yes.
Michael Cashman?
Yes, resolution does carry. Thank you. Resolution 247, a resolution authorizing the endorsement of a proposed joint consolidation agreement pursuant to section 7512A and 752 of the general municipal law, consolidating two town of Plattsburgh sewer districts, six out of the district users, and one vacant parcel to wit, the consolidated sewer district, the base sewer district, 6 out of the district users, and then one vacant parcel into one consolidated sewer district, subject to the completion of the proceedings pursuant to Article 17-A of the general municipal law of the state of New York.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh has heretofore established the following town of Plattsburgh sewer districts, to wit, the consolidated sewer district and the base sewer district. And the said town of Plattsburgh, on behalf of the two existing sewer districts, 6 out of district users, and one vacant parcel, wishes to consolidate all of such areas into the Town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District, a municipal corporation existing pursuant to the laws of the state of New York and created pursuant to the provisions of Article 17-A of the General Municipal Law of the state of New York. And whereas the town board by and through its supervisor is desirous of endorsing and subsequently entering into the annexed proposed joint consolidation agreement consolidating the 2 sewer districts, the 6 out-of-district users, and 1 vacant parcel into 1 consolidated sewer district serving the following sewer districts and areas. The consolidated sewer district, the base sewer district, 6 out-of-district users, and 1 vacant parcel. And whereas the new Plattsburgh Consolidated Sewer District will assume jurisdiction over all areas previously served by the 2 sewer districts, the 6 out-of-district users, and 1 vacant parcel. And whereas in order to consolidate the 2 sewer districts, the 6 out-of-district users, and 1 vacant parcel, it is necessary that the town of Plattsburgh comply with all provisions of Article 17A of the General Municipal Law of the state of New York. And now therefore, it is resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh, acting on behalf of the consolidated sewer district, the base sewer district, the 6 out-of-district users, and the 1 vacant parcel hereby endorses the attached proposed joint consolidation agreement. And it is further resolved that the town personnel and law officers shall undertake steps required under the aforesaid Article 17-A of the General Municipal Law of the state of New York to comply with provisions thereof to effect such consolidation.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Bostic, any discussion? Seeing none, can I get a roll call?
Michael Cashman,
Yes.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Dana Isabella.
Yes.
Resolution does pass, thank you. Resolution 248, a resolution authorizing the endorsement of the proposed joint consolidation agreement pursuant to section 7512A and 752 of the General Municipal Law, consolidating 2 town of Plattsburgh water districts, 4 out-of-district users, and 2 vacant parcels, to wit, the consolidated water district, the base, the water district, 4 out-of-the-district users, and 2 vacant parcels in 1 consolidated water district, subject to the completion of proceedings pursuant to Article 17-A to the General Municipal Law of the state of New York.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh has heretofore established the following town of Plattsburgh water districts, to wit, consolidated water district and the base water district. And the said town of Plattsburgh, on behalf of the 2 existing water districts, 4 out-of-district users, and 2 vacant parcels, wishes to consolidate all of such areas into the town of Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District, a municipal corporation existing pursuant to the laws of the state of New York, and created pursuant to the provisions of Article 17-A of the General Municipal Law of the state of New York. And whereas the town board by and through its supervisor is desirous of endorsing and subsequently entering into the annexed proposed joint consolidation agreement consolidating the 2 water districts, the 4 out-of-district users, and 2 vacant parcels into 1 consolidated water district serving the following water districts and areas. The consolidated water district, the base water district, 4 out-of-district users, and 2 vacant parcels. And whereas the new Plattsburgh Consolidated Water District will assume jurisdiction over all areas previously served by the 2 water districts, the 4 out-of-district parcels, and 2 vacant parcels. And whereas in order to consolidate the 2 water districts, the 4 out-of-district users, and 2 vacant parcels, it is necessary that the town of Plattsburgh comply with the provisions of Article 17-A of the General Municipal Law of the state of New York. Now therefore, it is resolved that the town board of the town of Plattsburgh, acting on behalf of the consolidated water district, the base water district, the 4 out-of-district users, and the 2 vacant parcels, hereby endorses the attached proposed joint consolidation agreement. And it is further resolved that the town personnel and officers shall undertake the steps required under the aforesaid Article 17-A of the General Municipal Law of the state of New York to comply with the provisions thereof to effect such consolidation.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Bostic, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman?
Yes.
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Charles Costick?
Yes.
Dana Isabella.
Yes.
Resolution is passed. Thank you for working through those. Going back to the agenda, there is some draft materials for you: minutes, monthly reports, adoption of the budget for 2025, complete assessment roll. I do want to note one budgetary change that may be working its way through is the fuel island for the campus here. It needs some upgrades, and we've been able to work through some of that. We'll still have to go up with RFPs and stuff like that. but we were getting a general scope of service out, and that is likely to be reflected in the budget. So just as, I bring it up tonight because we weren't in a position when we were doing the budget workshop to know where that was, but in talking with Mike Drew, that seems to be moving forward. So just didn't want anyone to be like, where did this come from? Because I think it represents like $120,000 or $150,000. But that fuel island serves our fleet. We also have fueling agreements with the local fire departments and our ambulance services as well, so.
And that's been a process where it was identified as a definite need, and Mike has been working on it.
Yeah. But we just,
That'll be a great fix.
but we just wanted to make sure that we were in a position, with the best information rather than, just kind of putting a wag out there as they often refer to it. So, is there anyone seeking to provide any committee reports? Going once, going twice, sold. All right, we will adjourn tonight's meeting at 6:15. Please drive safe, everyone. That's it, thanks.